In today's story of Britain's dark histories, I will be recapping the murder of Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman. In Soham, Cambridge, in August 2022, the quiet village of Soham was rocked to its core in August 2022 when two 10-year-old girls, Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman, were tragically murdered in a case that captured national attention and led to an outpouring of grief across the United Kingdom. On Sunday, August 4th, 2022, Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman, best friends, were last seen walking through Soham after attending a family barbecue at Holly's home. The girls had left briefly to visit a local shop but never returned. Their disappearance sparked one of the largest missing persons investigations in British history, involving hundreds of police officers, volunteers, and widespread media coverage. Photographs of the girls smiling in matching Manchester United shirts became synonymous with the nationwide appeal to find them. The tight-knit community railed together, but as days turned into weeks, hope began to wane. 13 days after the girls' disappearance on August the 17th, 2022, their bodies were discovered in a remote area near Lackeen Heath in Suffolk, approximately 10 miles from Soham. The grim discovery confirmed the worst fears of the nation. The post-mortem examination revealed that both girls had been murdered shortly after their abduction. Their deaths shocked the country and led to an intense investigation to bring their killer to justice. Attention soon turned to Ian Huntley, the caretaker of Soham Village College, and his girlfriend Maxine Carr, a teaching assistant at the girls' school. Huntley had reportedly been one of the last people to see Holly and Jessica alive, having spoken to them outside his home on the evening of their disappearance. Initially presenting himself as a conserved member of the community, Huntley's behaviour raised suspicion. It was later revealed that he had lured the girls into his home and murdered them before attempting to cover up his crimes. Carr, meanwhile, provided him with a false alibi, claiming she was with him at the time of the murders. Huntley was arrested and charged with murders, while Carr was charged with preventing the course of justice. Ian Huntley's trial began in November 2003 at the Old Bailey. He was found guilty of the murders on December 17, 2003 and sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 40 years. Maxine Carr was convicted of perverting the course of justice and received a 3.5-year sentence. Huntley's history of predatory behaviour and previous allegations of sexual assault raised serious questions about how he had been allowed to work in a school environment. This led to significant scrutiny of the systems in place for vetting individuals who work with children. The Soham murders left a deep scar on the nation. Memorial services were held for Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman, and their families received messages of condolences from across the world. A permanent memorial garden was established in their honour at St Andrew's Church in Soham, providing a place for reflection and remembrance. The case had far-reaching consequences, prompting the introduction of stricter child protection measures. The creation of the Disclosure and Bearing Service, DBS, replaced the existing Criminal Records Bureau checks, ensuring more rigorous vetting of individuals working with vulnerable groups. Over 2 decades later, the tragic loss of Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman remains etched in the collective memory of the UK. The story serves as a somber reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need to protect the most vulnerable in society.